Yeah, welcome to the Ozzy and Sid report. Again, thank you for joining us once again for the Ozzy and Sid report. And now we're gonna start the Ozzy and Sid report. We need some theme music. It's crazy because it's like if you don't know like all the YouTube guidelines because they change up like every 30 minutes. So sometimes you can use fair use clip and certain music, and then I know with certain if music is past what 35 years, it is a free use, or past 40 years, it is a free use. So some of this music in the 70s and the 80s we can start to jump on. So yeah. So let me get I don't know, I'm just coming up with anything entertaining. So again, welcome to the Ozzy and Sid report. Of course, check out the Straight Shooters 94. Again, that's Straight Shooters 94 with 94 in the end. Shout out and big ups to my guest hosts and co-hosts. Sheed, aka Nothing But Net Bitch. Yeah, that's Sheed, aka Nothing But Net Bitch. And ladies, your favorite, but I don't know, he might be taking off to these streets soon. That's Mr. Captain Fallen Line himself. Big Sid, yeah, Mr. Phone Line, Big Sid, because hold on, he's here, he's here.
What's up?
Like I said, it was good. I was telling the ladies verse out there. The whole universe filled the ladies like, hey, he might be taking up off of these streets soon, so they better act accordingly. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so yeah, this is your viral news off of Two Views. Again, this is your viral news off of Two Views. We coming with content. We've been on a streak lately. Like, yeah, been going since Monday. Yeah, Monday you jumped in. I did something yesterday. Well, today is Wednesday. So yeah, we back at it. So yeah, we out here going strong. So what's up?
I mean, you tell me what's going on, man.
Did you like my theme music? Or our theme music?
I didn't get a chance to hear it. You got
Yeah,
some
we
new
just
music?
Nah, it was just me making noises. Do 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 beep beep beep. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, laughing makes you what? But I never know YouTube's guidelines. Like every 30 minutes they changing up. I was just telling the people that. Just telling the people
Yeah.
that.
That's why I made a whole intro so that we don't have to go through that.
You are right. I do want some good some background music. But oh yeah, breaking news. Breaking news. Okay. Hold your horses like they used to say. I saw the Snoop Dogg sneakers. That's the breaking news. Sorry, it was it was important to me because I knew he was trying to make sketches cool. I'm like, oh, Snoop Dogg got his sneakers. I'm just letting you know right now. They look like some orthopedic chumpies, but they cool for some reason. And then I was just looking at it, I was like, you know what? I want to be on my whole dad vibes. I want to get like the old dad jeans and wear like a brown belt with them and kind of hike them up a little bit, had them little Snoop Dogg orthopedic shoes, make it look kind of cool. Oh yeah, I definitely got to tuck my shirt in. So yeah,
Oh
that's just
man.
I know that was just random. Nah, I was just surprised because I was looking at this old his feet. He was probably like 80 something. I was looking at his feet, super paws. Like I was like, yo, those are Snoop Dogg sketches. Are these just the Snoop Dogs? But yeah, yo, shout out to Snoop Dogg making orthopedic sneakers look cool. Cause that's what they look like to me. So.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. And the guy that you seen wearing them was just the right age to be wearing them.
And he look comfortable in them.
I mean, 80 year olds need comfortable stuff on their feet, man.
Just swing it. Yeah, because they gotta run to the screen door. Hey, off my yard. God damn it.
Yeah.
Some more breaking news. And I keep meaning to tell you, you keep sending me all these crazy ass no, not well, crazy ass animals a lot of people didn't know about, like this Wolverine frog. And then the one I've been meaning to ask you about, yo, how can you tell me the spot not black? No, those are panthers. No, how can you tell me leopards are like here in America? And how can you tell me these ninjas is running like 50 miles an hour? Like 50 miles an hour. Like I thought that was just a cheetah. I didn't know these full body leopards, the ones that jump and run up in the trees faster than bears, are in America right now, running, chasing muffins down. Keep,
Yeah, man, they fast.
yeah.
I
So
mean, cheetahs run up to like 65 miles an hour or faster, probably like 70. But yeah, I mean those actually the what we typically call a panther is really just a black leopard anyways. Uh you just I mean, the ones we call panthers, you can't really see the spots. It just looks like it's like fully black,
yeah.
but that's what they are. They're just black leopards.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I was about to say panther and then the leopard. And yeah, I know you sent it a while ago in the group chat, but yeah, that was breaking news to me because I'm like, yo, Trump is worried about cleaning up DC. Like, hey man, we got national alert. We got leopards running out here. Like, so that means so okay, let me ask you because you I'm gonna deem you our animal expert for our platform. Okay, I just put that on you. You welcome. So look,
thank, thank
so
you.
you're welcome. So in a real life scenario, leaving out for work. Now, my house is like, you know, I'm leaving out front door. I see what I see like 100 feet. Let's just normal. People think of 100 feet. It's easy to guess. Estimate. Leave out my front door. I got to get in my truck. It's just in the regular parking spot. I don't have it parked right in my driveway because of what I do. I ain't getting all that. But anyway, I got to kind of walk to my truck. If I see this leopard 100 feet away, can I make it? And am I going to survive?
How far did you say your truck was?
Uh, let's say it's. Let me see. Let's say it's 25 feet away, and the leopard is 100 feet away, or I'm. Is it the ER for me?
I will say you have a shot.
I do.
You have a shot, but you better make the most out of it.
So what you saying
Well,
is,
truthfully, this the thing though. I mean, if you see it and it sees you, it's not gonna just automatically go for you. Now, if you take off trying to run, oh yeah, it's coming for your ass. Your best bet is to try to walk slowly and keep your eye on it and
it
give
just
yourself a couple more feet closer, then hop in that joint.
it just get normal. Okay,
But
just
but
act. That's
but if you try to run away, that will trigger an animal like that. It'll trigger his hunting instincts and it'll be on your ass. But
okay.
you got a good chance.
So keep my gangster. Yeah,
In
just
fact,
look.
what you want to do is if you got a vehicle with an alarm, set off the alarm. Set off the alarm, it's gonna run away. It's gonna be like, whoa, what the hell is going on?
Oh, for real? They get scared like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're not used to that kind of noise. They don't know what the hell is going on.
Oh, I thought it would be like a bear and be like, man, F your alarm, bro. I'm still
I
mauling
mean,
you.
bears be around. They don't be around people, but a bear will. Depending on the bear, man, it just depends on the bear.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean,
And bears are a lot more casual, man. I mean, what's fighting a bear? Not many animals fighting that, so it ain't really gonna do too much running off. I
so
mean,
what you
a bear might decline the offer of hunting your ass down and mauling you, but it ain't gonna just be scared. Like you have to really do a lot to scare a bear if it's motivated. If it ain't
yeah,
motivated, you can shoo them off with a lot of loud noises and gesticulations, and the bear's like, I ain't got time for this. I'll be out. But that also, like I said, that depends on the bear.
so we got leopards. So
Uh,
what you saying is
but but
you're gonna have to get used to leopards just living amongst us and we gonna have to check left and right, and again look left. Oh, I'm my bad, left and right, up and down, because these ninjas could be in the trees and just pounce on you. This is a lot.
That's what I was gonna say. Don't
This is a
be
lot.
don't be under no trees.
Oh, and I forgot, since I'm down here. See that? Nah, see, I do miss Philly and Jersey. I'd rather deal with bobcats. Not only are bobcats running around freely because I'm in Texas, and Texas has got its own rainforest and jungle out here. Yeah, there's a whole pack of just coyotes just out, and they just unpredictable because you don't know if they on savage mode or they just gonna run away like I don't know. But yeah, so I gotta deal with the leopards. I gotta deal with the coyotes. Oh, and another thing, and I promise you, people, we got some like real serious subjects to get to, but I had to get this off the top of my mind, because honestly, I think this is really serious. Because if people been noticing, wildlife has been fighting back. These whales have been drowning these cruise ships. So black people, we worried about the rules on the cruise ships. I don't even worry about that, because the whales is literally like dumping and drowning these cruise ships. And the other thing is, which I've been seeing all across the country, looking at the news periodically here and there, what's up with these mountain lions? They just popping up everywhere.
Oh, they excuse me. The mountain lions are probably the most dangerous thing you could come across.
Ah, damn. Just when I
They
thought there was hope.
they are definitely on go.
Continue. Cause I gotta put myself on mute. But go ahead, tell the people about the mountain lions real quick.
I mean, if you see it, don't turn your back on it. That's for number one. Because, like I said, that activates like a predator response in their mind. I mean, they already on predator mode, anyways. Try to back away slowly while facing it, and you know, if you forced to try anything, well, good luck to you. You better have hope there's rocks and sticks and something to fight with, or if you got that thing on you, use that. But if you get caught lacking and it see you and you don't see it, you in trouble. Actually, heard a story of a few years back. This dude, he was jogging and he was just on a trail. Think I can't remember what state or city. No, not city. What state or whatever he was in. But mountain lion came barreling down on him because he was running and seen him running, and he was fighting for his life. Luckily, the dude survived by eventually choking out the mountain lion. But I mean, you see the damage that it did to him. He's lucky to escape with his life. Yeah, where'd you go?
Nah, I'm right here. I'm listening to you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
crazy. So I'd rather face the pack of coyotes, the leopard, or the mountain lion. Go.
Which one would you rather face, or which one is the worst to face?
which one? Which one is? I guess. Would you rather face in a real life scenario? I'm stepping out my door again. Pack of coyotes, the mountain lion, or the leopard?
Ah man, that's tough. Craziest thing it might be the coyotes, because the leopard is definitely the most strongest. The most strongest is the strongest out of the three, but the mountain lion probably is the most aggressive. And the coyotes, though, they got the numbers. But I don't know. I think if you could whack their leader or shoot them or whatever you gotta do, if you could injure the leader, you might could stave off the rest of them. So coyotes might be the thing to take on.
All right, sir. Thank you for
I mean, it really depends on how deep that pack is.
how deep the. Well, usually I think they running like
If
they
it's
not
like
like
six or seven,
yeah
maybe.
they're not like wolves and huskies. They're not about to pull a whole bobsled when it's like 20 of them just roaming and just looking for places to piss on
I mean, 6 or 7 is enough, but luckily coyotes, I mean, they like regular dog size, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm not really familiar about how big they are. I just know they're not big as wolves. Like
nah.
if
The
if wolves would be the probably the worst for real if you came across them. Uh, that's your ass. Pack of wolves want your ass. You dead unless you got the switch on you.
that she got this.
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know if the shotgun gonna do it if they motivated. Because by the time you get one, the rest of them, I mean, you done. You need
Damn.
to.
And I don't know how we gonna segue to the subject we talking about, but I guess if you was with your woman, your lady, your girl, whatever you want to call her, guess who's gonna face it? Because you gotta be upstanding on your masculinity, which you already knew at the time what type of time it is, but it's like, damn, I gotta face all this. So yeah, people, we gonna hop right into it. I don't even know how we gonna go at this because I know there's gonna be more conversations on this. Let me see how to put it simple. Um, are the supposed or this narrative of masculine women, is it all that stuff that rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, again, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, all that stuff he was talking about, especially pertaining to masculine women, is that firing back on them now? Is that,
So the question is it backfiring on them? For a lot of them, yes.
and what we
For a
going
lot of
off,
them, yes,
people?
it's backfiring.
And
I
what we
mean, if
going off,
you
people, is this the track star Shakari Richardson, the whole airport incident with her boyfriend, her husband, her fiance, whatever you is her, but I know they in a relationship. And basically, she DV'd him. DV'd him right there. Federal, remember, in the airport, federal grounds. I don't know why people decide to do things in the airport or federal grounds. They prosecute everything down to jaywalking. They do not play. Remember, this is post 9/11. Um, the Smollett, I never know how to say his name. Not the Subway sandwich. This is his sister, Journey. Now she, like Mary J. Blige, she gotta pay homeboy alimony and now child support. Ain't trying to get her retirement. Of course, all the women like, oh no, that ain't right. But we all know, time and time again, we see the story reversed. And guess what? They be like, oh yeah, go ahead, sister girl, get all his money. But now they complaining and saying it's not right. And then the other thing is, really, and we've been saying this with the fathers at the home, with the masculine energy from the woman. Yeah, it's cool. I get why you, and I'm gonna get into that. I get why you had to get to that point, but it kind of proves why these YNs, especially these young adolescent boys that are black and some of the brown, they going crazy out here. That's why Trump got to clean up the streets. That's another way it's firing back. So I mean, with all that said, what you think about that?
um Shakari, uh,
Yeah, anywhere you want to start.
I mean, it's finally it's finally some equality, which is what they wanted, right? You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. No, say equality is what they wanted, right? So, I mean, now more and more the cops ain't gonna show up for a case like that, and automatically just go for the man and put him in cuffs or whatever. They gonna find out what's going on, like really actually find out what's going on.
and people,
I
if you don't
mean,
know the comment, I don't want to cut you off, but she was like, well, there's a man here. He's a man. How come you not arresting him? Which, if you sit there and think about it, that's crazy work. But go, go ahead.
ow. And then with the alimony thing, or what is he trying to get child support too? What does he have?
I
Not
think,
getting.
oh, he's trying to take half of her retirement. And the
Okay,
crazy
so this
thing
is kind
was,
of
that
like
was
a
the,
alimony sort of thing.
yeah. And the crazy thing
Yeah,
was,
whoever makes
they
more
were,
money. That's what it come
they,
down to.
yeah, they were together for a minute. This wasn't no. basketball wives where she wasn't even full wife, she just engaged, and then I don't know, somehow I seen it where somehow they swindle the money out of him and get like half, and they not even like fully married. They don't even got a kid together. Like crazy work.
Yeah, that's true.
So you think this is more of just facing equality?
Yeah, I think we'll just see this happening more and more, where the women are gonna get what they've been fighting for with feminism and equal rights and all that stuff.
Ooh man, they gonna light you up on threads.
Huh.
I can't believe he said that.
I don't know why they can't believe it. It's just the truth.
And this is what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna add on more to that. Bottom line, I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm a black man at the end of the day. I'm a heterosexual married man with kids at the end of the day. It's crazy. It's like you gotta say that because it's like, damn, we are not the norm no more.
That's crazy.
You say you straight, they be like, are you really? Are you sure? Like, yes.
100%. Fuck.
But I know we said that this is offline, but now I'm gonna say it again. Um, I think men could, to put it real simple, and it's not always gonna be negative, but men can handle basically the grunt work. We can make some real effed up decisions where it has some bad consequences, and we know about it, aware of it, and we can live with it, and we can handle it, and we can get past it. I think women can do grunt work. They can know about some real nasty, devious stuff they gonna do. No, they don't. They're aware. No, they're not aware of it. They'll do it. They're aware of it in the moment, but it's all off emotions, and I don't think they can live with it or deal with it. But in the moment of emotion, they clearly know what they're doing, but they can't just fully, like we always say, accountability. They can't fully accept the consequences. You following what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think what you're trying to get. I mean, basically, you're saying they can't sustain an extended amount of time doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, like I put it simple like this: we got to demonstrate. We got to whoop somebody's AZZ, and we know, like, yo, bro, you know, if you whoop his AZZ, he's gonna be in the hospital, and then he's gonna get time off of work. He might not be able to support himself, or help his family out. And you be like, hey man, he violated me. I don't care. I already know what I'm about to do. Whereas the woman would be like, oh, he did me wrong, he did me dirty. I'm still gonna whoop his AZZ, but she does it out of emotion. But then when she finds out, oh, you did him so bad and dirty, he ended up in the hospital. They can't deal with that. You still, you still following?
Hell no, because are you saying that a woman doing that to another woman or a woman doing that to a
No, a
man?
woman. I'm just putting this in the scenario. I'm not saying size and strength. I'm just saying basically that's some part of the manhood and masculinity that they think they
These
can
women,
be a
I don't
part
think these
of,
women
but
care anymore.
they can't.
They not gonna whoop nobody and then be crying about it later.
No, I think they gonna cry about it because they can't handle it. Like they can react off the emotion and be like, "Oh yeah, I don't care," but I don't think they can really handle the consequences. I think some of the bigger differences in men and women. Like we can handle the effed up consequences. Like we know what we're about to get into. We know what's gonna happen. Where they just more react more from emotion. Now there's some women they be all
Mm,
down, all 10 down, and they don't care, and they just, hey, it is what it is. But I don't think women can deal with the it is what it is type time. I just don't. That's just my opinion. So I don't know if that makes sense.
uh I don't know because this is there's a lot of nuance that should go into this. Um, I would think that the typical woman doesn't really understand the harshness of violence.
Thank you. That's
So
what.
I think that if that's what you mean,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Like we understand it.
I mean, typically girls fight each other. So when girls fight each other, and as long as ain't no weapons or nothing being pulled out,
I mean, this
I
is a
mean,
theater.
there's not that much risk. There's not that much risk of death or some kind of crazy permanent injury, and more than likely mm, not going to get arrested or nothing like that. When dudes fight each other, I mean, you
We
could
kind
kill,
of
you could, you could delete somebody. I said the wrong words. You could delete somebody. You could seriously injure them, maim them, or cripple them. And if you do either one of those things, you will be getting arrested more than
yeah.
likely, unless you somehow escape without being seen.
And I think the majority of us in the back of our minds, we kind of know, like, yo, it can get to that point.
Right.
I think that's the acceptance. That's what they can't fully grasp. They say it, but then when the ish hits the fan, yo, it be different.
And I mean, if I'm following your lead, I mean the burden of carrying that whenever you're out and with your family, that's that burden of protecting your family if those things arise falls on your shoulder. I mean, uh, sans having a weapon on you, I mean, it's gonna come down to fisticuffs. Uh, no, I don't think they are in general uh okay with that type of. Trying to make sure I get my words correct on this.
What you looking up the dictionary and and the
I
sources and the encyclopedia?
know what I had to say.
You just trying to make sure. I get it.
Nah, I mean, am I on some kind of delay or something?
I think it did because the signal kind of got botched with, but nah, we good now. People hear me coming inside my house, so um, but yeah, no, we on the same page with it. Like it's the harshness of the violence. Like I said, it don't always have to be negative, but that was a perfect way of putting it. And then, like you said, the whole family dynamic is going to fall on us. So I think we on to something right there. Now, ladies, for the ones that y'all gonna listen, I know y'all like, how you gonna say that? Yo, we love we as straight men, we love you women. Okay, especially love our black women. And then we love women of all colors and flavors, whatever. But it's not even about that right now. Um, what I'm going to say is I understand why a lot of y'all took on this masculine energy. I do. Why? Because a lot of dudes out here, yeah, we be on some like we be on and I'm just representative of men right now. Yeah, the part of all that super crazy toxicity, exposure culture, like it's horrible, it's deplorable, like it's just nasty work. Yeah, so I understand why women at the time, anybody, any human would, you keep getting this behavior where it's not adding up to anything good, and it's so inconsistent of anything being good, and you just keep getting bad behavior dealt up on upon you. Yeah, you're gonna start getting defensive mode. So this is why we have a lot of this masculine energy. Now, some of it is just chosen just during these times because they be like, oh, these are the times we live in. Like, yo, I want to out here and get mine before anybody gets me. That's a whole nother sector group. But a lot of that comes from that. And ladies, I'll tell you, I'll be the first one. I am the progressive one. I'll admittedly say I will cape for women majority of the time. But what's crazy is some of the reason why I think like that, because if y'all following to the slow ones in the back, we said that we the men. So a lot falls on us in the family dynamic. So as men, we can take that to the chin. But sometimes you gotta reevaluate, just like they do on reviews for, I don't know if you, just the end of the year, at the end of the year review. Like when you go to school, you get a report card. When you an athlete, it's time for the re-sign on the contract. When you work in corporate, they gotta do your end of the year review. And basically, this is what we kind of doing. Like, okay, all this is past. Some people got healed, some people didn't. We found out about all these nasty words, all this exposure culture and all that. But now it's time to kind of reinvent this and renovate some of this because, like you were saying earlier, yeah, more and more things like the Shakari Richardson thing in the airport fighting, and now she's getting arrested. There's gonna be more dudes seeing getting in divorce situations, but instead of the classic what we see, you want to shoot me with the gym, but now you get half of my riches that I've been working on for all my life, and I only been married with you for like 4 years. We're gonna see a lot of these role reversal. So I guess now is to think. You think this role reversal? You think they're gonna accept it? But I guess it kind of brings them in full circle. You saying they can't accept a lot. You think they just gonna accept that, or they just gonna be like, nah, let's kind of go back to how it was. But we don't gotta bring all that. Obviously, ladies, we don't gotta bring all that toxic shit into it. No, we don't support no DV and nothing like that. No, we don't support calling women out of their names all the time. Now, I do support calling people, just people in general, out of their names if they on some F ish. Yeah, that. But outside of that, I mean, what you think? You think they're gonna be like, nah, we kind of gotta chill back with trying to having all these gender wars, and we kind of need more gender roles back in place. You think it's gonna kind of come back to that?
No, not really. I mean, they're gonna have to. I mean, they have no choice but to accept when uh the women that do end up in uh especially the divorce situation. uh if you end up in that situation, I mean, you gotta accept it. Ain't nothing. I mean, that's the rules. Women fought for these rules, and that's how it is. And it turns out it gets the Uno reverse card when the woman makes more money than the man. As for the DV, I mean, I just want that to just not be a thing. I want that to just cease to exist. Uh, the less of that we have in the
Feel
world, the
me?
better. You know, people just need to stop putting their hands on each other, especially people that's supposed to be together. Like, it's one thing, somebody out on the street or somebody that's a criminal and they're attacking you or something of that nature. I mean, put the pause on people. But I mean, how you gonna be together with somebody and want to beat them up? I mean, that's ridiculous to me, and I don't stand for that at all. So that's just absurd. But other than that, that's all. I just kind of want to get that out the way. The alimony cases and stuff like that, or any like this money thing is gonna start being more and more to whoever got the most money. And when women are starting to make a lot more money now, uh and when they get in situations when they make more than a man, I know they hate to be in those situations, but sometimes that's the reality of the situation. uh
Yeah,
just like you said,
but
it could just as easily happen in divorce that the man, you be owing that man money. What I had wanted to really say was
so let me ask you. Oh,
because
go ahead.
you
Go
had
ahead.
gotten
Tell the people
your,
what.
you gotten your chance to say why you think the women are more masculine. I think
You said what?
you had said your spiel on why you think the
Oh
women are
man.
more mas. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it just, they watching us. The watcher. Stop. No, you was cooking. You was there,
Oh,
man,
now you starting to
and
sound
then
choppy.
cut you off.
Are you moving around? Because you started to sound choppy for a minute.
Ah,
No,
I ain't moving around.
now you need to get near your Wi-Fi router. But
Man.
what I was saying was the reason why I think
Okay,
a
I'm
lot
near my
more
Wi-Fi.
women. Yeah, see, you sound clear now. But a lot of the
Hello?
masculinity and I
All right.
here. You hear
Man,
me?
why is it doing that? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself. Go ahead.
I don't know if that's gonna help or not. But anyways, in our community, we come from a lot of poverty, impoverished homes, and a lot of times, a lot of people are just raised by their mother, so they seen their mother have to hold things down, or they seen their mother be on like welfare, Section 8, those type of things, government assistance. Let's put it like that. Um, and then
If you
if
got a
you're
Section 8 voucher, please throw it my way. I didn't want to cut
yeah,
you off. Just letting the people know. And food
yeah,
stamps. Throw
I
that
didn't
my
say
way.
that.
I'm tired of
All
paying a
right,
full mortgage rent.
wait. My bad. I ain't mean to cut off that. But the food stamps are greatly accepted. But
Greatly. And the Section 8.
nah.
Tired of tired of adulting out here. What? You get $500,000 houses on Section 8. Don't play with me.
Yeah, but the man can't live in the house.
Oh, well then nah, let me not say that. Yeah, I was about to say something crazy. And you already know I was. Let me shut up. Go ahead.
That's
We
my
was about to get flagged with seven subscribers.
oh man, that's crazy.
Cause you said, hey, think about it. You said no men in the house. So I was about to be like, well,
Oh my god, no.
I
Stop.
can
Stop it, Mama.
identify as
Yeah, you could. You could do that.
do it for the
I don't
check.
know. I don't know how much they will accept it, the technicalities of it, but yo, you know
Sir,
what they'll change? They will change that if it becomes if it turns into that. They will revise that. But anyways, what I was saying was being brought up in poverty and typically seeing your mom hold things down. If you're a young girl, you want to grow up and be like, all right, well, my mom held it down. I'm gonna hold it down. And what you aspire to be is always greater. You don't aspire to still be broke if that's your case growing up.
Of
Uh
course.
so either way, whether your mom is doing well or whether she's broken and on government assistance, if all you are is raised by your mother and you're a young lady, then you're gonna have that same. You're gonna come up and try to have that same hustle. You're gonna have that ambition.
True.
There we go. And being super ambitious is like a masculine thing. You know.
It
Because
is.
we're when it comes to gender roles, we're typically looked at as breadwinners,
We
and
are.
you know, and then see this the problem with that is though is that when you're by yourself, all that's cool. It's cool to have your ambitions and do the best you can. Obviously, go to school if that's what you're gonna do. Go to trade school, uh, get your career popping, all that. Work hard, do all those things. Make as much money as you can.
Got you.
I would never tell nobody to not make money. Get the bread, get the money in. That's the number one most important thing.
The
Make life
money.
make life easier on yourself. But the whole point of that is when you make the money and you get your own place and car and whatever, you get your stability in life. I mean, that's just being an adult. The problem
Yep.
with a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
women is that when they get to those particular points in life where they have everything together and they still got that masculine attitude of the drive and the force behind that, they
For real.
project that they will project that on when they come across a man,
You
and
right.
that's when there's the issue because they got to tone back that side of them when they're trying to couple with a man. Now, if you're
Hey,
not
you
trying to couple with a man for whatever reason, ladies, I mean, maybe you might like girls, or maybe you just don't feel like being bothered. I mean, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the ladies that want to be with a man, that want to either just be with a man so it could just be her and him, or start a family, whatever the case is. You can't come with that type of strong attitude when you're trying to be with a man because I mean that's his role. It's his role to have that masculine energy.
but is
And if
she
you
gonna fight the mountain lion though? Does she have that much masculine energy? Is she gonna
we'll see
box
when
up?
they when
Is she
let's say they both hiking on the trail, enjoying a little nice couples hike through the woods, getting their exercise on a little exercise date, little
leave
hiking
my
date,
man alone?
No, 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 no. See, that's the thing. When they hiking, they spot that mountain lion. Well, one person one person is more likely to scream and and
Wow.
and cower, but than another person. Now, I ain't saying it's 100%, but I said more likely.
More
And,
like
and I could we could take some bets on who's more likely to go try to run and hide behind who.
I'm letting you know
When
right now. I'm gonna put a couple of old shits out there. Like, babe, don't move. Like what? You see this killer beast right here? He got one thing on his mind and one thing only. He is about to F shit up. Oh
now,
man.
now, if you an ancient man, you probably thinking like, listen, I'm
Oh,
probably
don't
faster than
tell
my
me.
girl. I'm probably faster than my girl. So
Don't tell me. Nah,
so
bro.
the mountain
See,
lion,
see, ladies.
go catch her
That is
and take
best.
her out while you get away. But if you
Wow.
but if you any type of man of integrity and gumption about yourself, it falls upon you to step in front of that mountain lion and do what
But
you need do what you need to do.
you brought up a great point. See, and this is why I want to ask you another question. I was earlier, I didn't want to forget. You brought up a good point. There are ancient niggas like that, and this is why these ladies, these women, whatever they want to refer to as, this is why they get that masculine energy.
Yeah,
Because if
but
he,
they also love the ancient niggas, man. Like they
you ain't gonna love him in front of that mountain lion.
yeah, well,
Here come the leopard out the
they
tree.
don't find out they don't find
Wow.
out how much that man ain't shit until they get into those situations, and then it's like, oh, he really ain't shit.
Man, leopards pouncing out the tree. That's just too much. So okay, that's what I was about to ask before I forget. I'm just yeah, we get these jokes off tonight. When I was saying you think the roles are gonna reverse, what I meant to ask you, do you think women are gonna put themselves, I guess, less in a position of not to basically be in them spaces in them circles where they gonna end up having to pay, they're gonna end up getting hit in the divorce. They're gonna end up getting, when the cops come and you think it's always the man gonna leave, they're gonna end up getting arrested. You think they're gonna start kind of, for those ones that want to be in that space of being just masculine energy, do you think they're gonna kind of calm it down because now they see there's basically consequences that come with this? That's what I meant to ask you. Do you think they're gonna kind of like scale it back? They're gonna turn, instead of being on 20 when it's really 10
Listen,
is the
listen, listen.
max.
All right. You adding so much. No, they not. They not.
Damn, you don't got no faith.
None at all.
Damn, that's why they call him Mr.
Because when we talk about progression and the progressiveness or whatever, however you want to say it,
Which I
I
love.
mean, it only really goes forward. It don't really ever go backwards. Now it can slow down, or it might stop momentarily. It might pause, but it ain't going backwards. I doubt that. I very much doubt that anything is going to be and for them to back it up and like, back off a little bit. It's only
Exactly.
gonna get worse for them. You
See,
know.
see, this is why we see, ladies. This is why we got this good dynamic on the Ozzy and Sid report. As you can see, Captain Fawn Line, he's more on the traditional, a little bit conservative side. He do got an open mind because this is why we got this platform. I'm more on the progressive side. Ladies, I'm just trying to create some balance for y'all. So you don't have to take the end grunt work of the man, what we go through. Like, I'm trying to be moving forward progressive, but at the same time, like, hey, scale it back. But hey, like you said, and you might be right. You might be right. It might just this changes might be here. So you just have to be on some individualism and just stand on your own integrity and your own substance. That's what it might get to because damn, cuz you just made me depressed. Oh, quick thing. It's not fully related, but it's kind of the coach down here down south Alabama Mississippi the high school or college coach was caught with the 21 22 year old woman and her boyfriend found out she was cheating on him with the coach and he offed him and then not only does he get bail but he gets on live and saying the first thing he gonna talk about, oh, see, I knew she was cheating on me. I knew she was cheating on me with that dude. God is good and all that. And I'm like, when I'm just listening to this, I'm like, yo, man, I am for the youth. Oh, and side note, I did help a young brother out the other day, give him some motivation. Like, look, man, just stay off the street. Street code is dead because I appreciate it. But going back to that, I could just see, damn, this youth is really lost. Like, why are you jumping on live after you got convicted for murder and they basically know it's you? I don't even think they're gonna have to go for a full trial, and if they do, it's probably going to be summed up in 2 days. But you get on live talking about your cheating girlfriend, that's the last thing I'm thinking about. But this is what he jumped, and you can't say it's for content. These are real life situations, bro. Like your whole life might be over. Like the clout ain't that important. Like it's just not. I
I
don't know.
mean, in their minds, I'm assume you saying you talking about the YN. In his
Yeah,
mind, the cloud is more important. So,
on a murder
yeah,
charge. Oh, the only way I could say in a
especially
real
on a
life,
murder charge.
because like in Texas, they got that crime and passion. Just like that Samuel L. Jackson movie, A Time to Kill. But see, the only thing is very particular on how they deal with that. Most of the time,
Yeah,
crimes of
common
passion,
passion has to happen in the
like
moment. You
in the
can't
moment.
you can't find out about something like
Yeah,
let's say you caught your girl or your wife cheating by seeing her phone and seeing the interaction. You can't just get mad and then go grab your gun and run over
nah,
there to dude's house
you can't. You gonna
and
have
show
to
up and pop him.
see,
No, you
see.
can't do no stuff like that. That's not. But let's say you walked into your own house and your girl or wife was doing the man on your bed, and you
Boom.
just in a fit of rage hopped on him with some fisticuffs and you ended up choking him out or something or
The whole
beating
world is catching fire.
or beating him, bludgeoning him to deletion, then I mean, that might get you something,
Yeah, that's
but you still
more.
gonna do something for that. Like you not gonna just get off scot free.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
might
yeah.
not
They're
get
going.
that. You might not get that 30 to life, but you getting something for that. You still can't. You supposed to
But
at some
I've,
point pull back and rein yourself in. Even though it
yeah,
is very easily to like, it don't take but a few, about 10 seconds to really choke somebody out if you got them in a bad choke. You know. That's why them rear naked chokeholds in UFC be putting people to sleep.
they
They
do.
don't take long. That's why they
They
tap
do.
out.
They do. Them refs be like, nah, you're done, buddy. You are done.
Exactly. So it don't take long.
Damn, see ladies, all the shit that comes with masculinity, y'all don't want to, nah, just, but like you said. it ain't gonna. It's just gonna move forward, and you just gonna still have some that be on that type of time, and they just don't care. And I don't know. It's a it's a mess. I guess we gotta depend on Gen Z and nah, cause Gen Z is damn near they 18 now, right? The Alpha generation. Yeah, I think that's that's our real hope right there. Cause Gen Z, you could be yeah, you could technically be 18. You could be a full adult like on the federal level. So the only hope right now is the Alpha generation. So yeah, speaking about like my kids. So the world to the society don't be corrupting my kids. God damn it. But you're not. Cause as a man, again, on my masculinity, just being a man, period. It don't even gotta have a title to it. Like real standing on business, and I'm shielding them and protecting them and teaching them the right way with something of substance. That substance and integrity, like you doing something good without somebody telling you. Yeah, people, that you don't even need the internet or cyberspace, anybody to tell you that. It's just in you. It's just an innate feeling. Like, come on. But they don't know. They don't know. They all think they like omni science professors out here where they just know it all. Look it up. I use that word kind of halfway wrong, but halfway right. But anyway. So we got the lions, tigers, and bears. We got women knocking mountain lions out and supporting these ain't shits. And then they get mad at us when they meet a good one, and now they paying child support, and the world is on fire. Trump got the martial law paratroopers in DC. Again, we got to run from leopards 50 miles an hour. What's the world coming to? So we jump in. That's what I see. We need she where you at? We definitely got to get them on this weekend. So what else we gonna add to this? Or we wrapping up this session?
Nah, I think it's time to wrap up. I
Wrap.
gotta get up early tomorrow, so it's about that time.
People, he don't gotta get up early. He be working from home. Don't let him fool you. He makes
Shit.
all the munions.
Shit.
You better no. Let me stop. Let me stop. For real life, be like, don't be putting my man on the market. He is spoken. But ladies, if you want to talk to Captain Fall Online, you can catch him on Threads and curse him the hell out because I know you do.
Oh man, they be cursing me out all the time
I
anyway.
know.
So
And
hey,
you, hey,
come join the fun.
come join the fun, but it's
I
all
love it.
good. We just trying to be out here finding solutions. I could take the smoke too, but like I said, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm progressing, moving forward. I'll cape for you ladies out there, but sometimes you just gotta call it like you gotta call spade a spade. Sometimes enough is enough. So just be careful what you ask for. I guess that's really what I'm saying. Now you really want to feel because being what did you say? And I want to kind of wrap it up after this. You said, "Oh, want a man with money and a car in his own place." And what did you say? It's called being a what?
An adult.
Thank you. Oh, we got perfect timing again. Just because a man got all these, that's just being an adult, people. Okay, this is being an adult. That has nothing. Just it has something to do with manhood, but we'll put that on another episode. It's so much more to manhood and masculinity. Like it ain't just the money because if you strip away the money and if you ain't about nothing, yeah, people gonna that's gonna get exposed quick. And then what? So
Exactly.
anyway, yo, follow she Sid at Straight Shooters 94. Hopefully one of these days I could jump over there on that platform and I could ask I could give y'all questions from the people from the streets and what we need to know. All the sports intel at Straight Shooters 94. Spelled straight and shooters for the in the back. And that's the number 94. Okay. Break out a dictionary if you don't know how to spell. Let me stop. Again, this is the Ozzy and Sid report. Yo, viral news off of two views. Two people are watching, 2 billion people are watching. We just want to get this content out. Hello, New World. We out.